Welcome to a full day 2 in Copenhagen, but we're not staying in Copenhagen today. We're heading up to Helsingborg, or across the canal from Helsingborg anyway. And we're heading to Kronburg Castle to start with, then Frederiksborg Castle, and then we come back into Copenhagen. So we've got about an hour train ride from here to Kronborg, about an hour between Kronborg and Frederiksborg, and then an hour or so back into Copenhagen. We found the train alright, and now we're just going to bounce on up. Kronborg's more of a fortress, but it's called Kronburg Castle, so that's going to be interesting. We'll be able to see Sweden from there, which we can do from Copenhagen as well as if we look over the bridge to Malmö, but we haven't done that yet, so this will be our first glimpse of Sweden. And then we'll walk around and we'll see what we can find. That's what the trains look like. That's what Anne and Rachel look like. And yeah, let's go have some fun. Welcome to Helsingborg, Helsingborg, something like that. It's not Helsingborg because that's Sweden. It's Helsingborg. That's the train we just came in, or the trains. We've got a 7-Eleven, and we're about to go on a walk towards Kronburg Castle. We've got some sustenance. Rachel's just come out of the toilet and got some sustenance. This is a view as soon as you walk out of the train station. That's quite nice. Lots of boats and some spires over there in the distance. It might be Kronborg itself. I think it is actually. Some statues entering the train station. And the train station itself. Look, a hook. But that's not what this little clip is for. The boats are cool too. But if we look through that gap there to the buildings on the other side, that is Sweden. A completely different country from where we are now. We are still in Denmark, in Helsingør. That's the name that I forgot earlier. It's actually Helsingør, not Helsingborg. That's Helsingborg on the other side of that channel, I guess. And that there is Kronburg Castle, which is where we are heading to now. So something I forgot to mention about Kronburg Castle is that it is the setting for Hamlet, Shakespeare's work Hamlet. So that's another fun little interesting fact that we're going to explore. And here we are going through the gates, built in 1690, at least the gates were anyway. We'll walk through the main gate here at Kronburg Castle. What? No.
So we're going back here at the entrance here at 12. It's an hour and a half. Okay. And we're going to try inside first and then go around the battlements if we've got a chance.
Yep. So, the positive thing about this at the moment is I didn't think this originally opened till 11. So this is great.
I'm very happy.
So I found the flag bastion. There's the flag. Flipping heck, there's some Castle castles. But the other thing that I also found was a whole bunch of cannons. But they just seem to point to boats in the sea. These ones seem to point directly at Sweden. So I wonder if they were used. They'll be used for boats that come over or travel down here. But I can't help but wonder if they would reach Swedish shores. That'd be quite cool. And we can see the ferries going between Helsingør and Helsingborg. main courtyard of the castle now. Wow, how impressive is that? Including the stocks, the chapel, casemates, dance floor, and of course the toilets. But how gorgeous is this? That's insane. Wowee. What a good choice this was to come out to Kronburg. Ooh. I'm just going for a very quick dash through the casemates of Kronburg Castle. I hope the dance once the feared warrior of Denmark stayed. Speak of the devil and he shall appear. Hope the dance. I'm hoping it's going to be quick. I may be watching this after this video back to see if I can spot anything of this. But I've given us a time limit. But, especially this castle, which I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't stick to it, so it does need to be a bit of a rush. Looks like a hellhole. Could be wrong. Could have been a well or something, but it looks like a hellhole. Yeah, the soldiers would live here. These are previous can't choose all good, isn't it? Can't lie, I've been very careful through here. So I don't hit my head or anything else. Or just trip over. But I don't want to go see what that is. And hold out to the water. So we might be over the moat at this point. Trying to find it, follow the arrows as quickly as I can. A small little walkway. Oh, I can see it again. I don't know how well this is going to translate footage, but I guess we'll find out. And of course, I come across the pizza. Water there, so it could be the same. And then we're back up to the exit. There we go, we made it. Sounds a hell of an experience. Imagine living down there. It's where the soldiers did live. Okay, no admittance, but they just had a whole bunch of people down there. Well, let's catch up with the other two. We went to Frederiksborg train thing from Helsingør to Hillerød, and we're in Hillerød to go see Frederiksborg Slot or Frederiksborg Castle. And apparently there's a little boat trip that goes around the front of it as well. So we are currently in Hillerød, and it's slightly different. It seems more like a little village as opposed to a city or town. But we've got about a 20 to 30 minute walk to get to the castle, which I'm sure we may see some things on the way through, and then we'll get to the castle and I'll show you that when we get there. Very much looking forward to this castle. So we've done our walk down our main shopping street, which is lovely. Colourful buildings over there. But we've made it to Frederiksborg Slot, where we have the moat goes around it, and there is that through there. Very pretty to start with. It looks very big. Let's see what it's like when we get to the entrance gate, but I think that's better. As we walk in, the path to the castle. Oh my word. That's a bit completely fucking gorgeous, isn't it? So it would walk into the inner moat.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Wow, wait, have a look at that. They're in that last clip, but I thought I'd better switch the GoPro back on so we could see the majestic nature of this fountain right in front of Frederiksborg Castle. Even this courtyard's quite pretty. Excuse the Tesla. So all the sculptures down this hall of the gods all survived the Great Fire at Frederiksborg Castle in 1869. All down to the end here. The muscles on these legs. Look how muscular. Absolutely brilliant. Lovely. You need to be careful of the bikes coming through, as always. She did say come through and turn right. So I am not sure. I know you are. Right. So now we're on the Frederiksborg Castle Ferry. We're very close to the wall of it. Yeah, it is. It's a perfect one. Fooled you, something incredible.
It's the most tame swan in the world.
It's the only one that's never attacked viciously.
Actually, it is sometimes attacked by the large one. And we have it there. The reason it's there is because we are not. There's some inlets to the fountains up there. So just to avoid those, so instead of a big orange sea mark, we have this one.
It looks very pretty, and there must be thousands of pictures everywhere on
Well, there is
And so we've made it back into Copenhagen and we've made it to Tivoli Gardens. Straight away, popcorn factory. Head down here. Baggage holder? Oh. No, maybe not. Locks. Oh no, there's baggage. Want to put your bag in? Just carry it. I'll hold it if you're going on your rides.
you.
Bumper cars. We're now in quite a bit of Tivoli Gardens. I thought I'd show you this. It's a nice little calm part in the middle of the chaos. Nice little garden. Garden's here for the adults to sit down and chill out for a bit. Maybe the kids too, but I can't imagine that. Maybe for the adults to sit and relax while the kids go off and cause mayhem.